So Barracuda Live, the big rebuild, is a daring mix of archaeology, conservation and aviation engineering. And it's a feat I couldn't be prouder to be here with the team today. In short, over the next decade, the team will create a complete World War II era Barracuda aircraft here on the floor of the Fleet Aero Museum. The magnitude of the project can only really be imagined. There is not a single intact example of a Fairy Barracuda anywhere in the world, despite, every day is a learning day, and it has been for me this morning, some 2,000, can't remember, Dave, the exact number, but over 2,000 aircraft having been built. Our team will use the original wreck material from Barracuda Delta Papa 872, which was recovered from Northern Ireland back in 1970, and also salvaged material from the Fairy Barracuda that was raised from the Solent in 2019, as well as a number of other aircraft dotted around the world. And in the last resort, they will build newly crafted parts. And to top this off, the whole process will be meticulously recorded and documented. But Barracuda Live is actually about much more than engineering, important though that is. It's about people, families, crew and communities. And Diana, our head of conservation, will talk more about this and what the project represents a little later. But I want to take this moment to thank Jeremy and the Burge family for their sharing of their family's artefacts, for their support and for their transformational donation. Thank you.
But I don't know of a live build going on in any museum anywhere in the world. And to have a connection with younger people who can come and watch, come back in a few years and see how much has grown. And this to replicate Fleet Aero's greatest number of aircraft, and there's not been one in existence for nearly 70 years, is huge for us. To talk about the beginnings of the Barracuda project, and that was in 2018, and that was when we started to think about maybe this was the project that we could put his name to, not ours. So, it's a small world, but it's a world sometimes where there is no sort of way for you to think you need to go, and in some ways, we were taught never to forget, we were taught to be thankful of everyone, and the life we live today is because of the sacrifices not only of those in the past have given, but those like Edward and his colleagues give to us today. And we wanted to do something